The sea whispers tales of warriors, their longships like wolves on the waves. They came from the icy north, these Vikings, raiders, explorers. Their names echo through history: Ragnar, Ivar the Boneless, Eric Bloodaxe. They left their mark on the world, carving out sagas in blood and steel. Join me as we journey into the heart of the Viking Age. The year is 793 AD. A monastery on Lindisfarne is savagely attacked. The monks are slaughtered or enslaved, their treasures plundered. This brutal raid marks the beginning of the Viking Age. Driven by ambition and greed, the Vikings launched themselves outwards. They raided, traded, conquered, and settled. It was also a time of great exploration and cultural exchange. The Vikings were skilled navigators, crossing vast distances. To understand the Vikings, we must first journey to their homeland, Scandinavia, a land of rugged mountains, deep fjords, and long, dark winters. Here, amidst the harsh beauty of the north, a resilient people thrived. Bound by kinship and a thirst for adventure, they set sail in search of fortune and glory. Overpopulation and the lure of riches drove their expansion. They established settlements in England, Ireland, and France, becoming a powerful force in Europe. Their legacy remains in place: names, language, and genetics. The Vikings had a fearsome reputation as warriors. Armed with axes, swords, and spears, they were a force to be reckoned with. Their ferocity in battle struck terror into their enemies. Skilled tacticians, they employed cunning strategies. Their weapons were objects of status and pride. The craftsmanship speaks to their skill as artisans. To truly comprehend the Vikings, we must delve into Norse mythology. Their gods were forces of nature, as unpredictable as the North Sea. Odin sacrificed his eye for knowledge. Thor wielded his mighty hammer Mjolnir. Loki, the trickster god, walked a fine line between chaos and order. These gods shaped the Viking worldview, influencing their sense of justice and fate. Behind the Vikings' fearsome reputation lay a complex society. They were ruled by a system of law and assembly known as the Thing. Here, free men could voice their opinions and settle disputes. Their society was structured around family and clan, with loyalty and honor being paramount. Women held a position of respect, able to own property and divorce their husbands. Slavery was a fact of life, with thralls forming the lowest rung of society. We'll explore the different social classes within Viking society. The Vikings were intrepid explorers, driven by a thirst for adventure. Their longships allowed them to sail vast distances, braving the North Atlantic. They discovered Iceland, settling it and establishing a unique culture. Their voyages took them to Greenland, where they established lasting settlements. Their most astonishing achievement was their arrival in North America. The remains of their settlement at Landsog Meadows stand as a testament to their seafaring prowess. We'll retrace the roots of these daring voyages and the legacy they left behind. The Vikings were intrepid explorers, driven by a thirst for adventure. Their longships allowed them to sail vast distances, braving the North Atlantic. They discovered Iceland, settling it and establishing a unique culture. Their voyages took them to Greenland, where they established lasting settlements. Their most astonishing achievement was their arrival in North America. The remains of their settlement at Landsog Meadows stand as a testament to their seafaring prowess. We'll retrace the roots of these daring voyages and the legacy they left behind. The Vikings were skilled craftsmen, storytellers, and artists. Their influence can still be felt today in languages, stories, and art. Their shipbuilding skills were unparalleled, with longships capable of navigating both rivers and open seas. We'll explore the artistry of the Vikings, from their jewelry to their carvings. We'll delve into the sagas, those epic tales of gods and heroes. Their legacy continues to inspire and fascinate us today. The North remembers, and so do we. Death for the Vikings was a transition to another realm. Their burial customs reflected their beliefs about the afterlife. The image of a Viking longship, set ablaze and sent adrift, is powerful. Grave goods provide a glimpse into their lives and beliefs. We'll explore the various burial practices and their beliefs about the afterlife, the realms of Asgard and Valhalla and the gods who ruled over them. The Viking Age may be long over, but their legacy lives on. From place names to languages, the Vikings have left an undeniable mark. Their stories continue to fascinate us, inspiring books, movies, and TV shows. In Scandinavia, their traditions are still celebrated at festivals and reenactments. We'll explore the modern-day fascination with the Vikings and their heritage. The Vikings continue to capture our imaginations. The Vikings have often been portrayed as bloodthirsty barbarians. While there is no denying their raiding and conquest, this image is a simplification. The Vikings were skilled craftsmen, traders, explorers, and storytellers. Their society was surprisingly egalitarian for its time. We'll examine the common misconceptions and the true legacy of the Vikings, challenging the stereotypes and shedding light on their culture. The Vikings left an undeniable mark on the world. More than just warriors, they were explorers, traders, and craftsmen. Their stories still have the power to thrill and inspire us. The Viking Age may be over, but their spirit still resonates within us. The North remembers, and so do we. Join us as we continue to explore the legacy of the Vikings.